Hello, my name is Guadalupe Salinas, and I will be presenting on qualitative research methodology and ethnography based on the study British-born Pakistani and Bangladeshi young men, exploring unstable concepts of Muslim Islamophobia and racialization. According to Creswell and Poth, ethnographic research is the study of a culture-sharing group and its members. In this particular study done in 2015 over a span of 3 years by Mack and Gale and Haywood describes the changing cultural conditions of a group of Pakistani and Bangladeshi young men who were working class and British born, living in a largely condensed community of self-identified Muslims. The researchers' focus was to critically interrogate the assumed social separateness, cultural fixity, and boundedness of religious, ethnic, and national categories of difference that they claim are imputed to them. The researchers used ethnographic data collection methods such as observations, informal conversations, and interviews with the young men's parents and community representatives through snowball sampling, which is the process of researching one member and then using that member to recruit more members for sampling, which in this study were more members of the same community experiencing Islamophobia and racialization. The reason this study is considered an ethnographic study is because the researchers cover the core elements of ethnography, which in short are to develop a complex and complete description of the culture sharing group, look for patterns and ideas and beliefs expressed through language, activities, and behaviors while using a theory to do so, using the participants' view to interpret and describe the group's themes related to the theoretical concepts being explored. The results of the study are understanding of the group's way of life and how it functions. With these core elements in mind, of ethnography, we can see them manifested in the study in the description of the 25-member community as a culture-sharing group and its members' changing cultural condition as British-born, working-class, Pakistani and Bangladeshi young men that has been intact as a community and in terms of their generational specific experiences. By looking for patterns in the group that then provided an alternative representational space for critically exploring debates about the racialization of religion, the central role that plays in the process of racialization, and Islamophobia as a contemporary form of the racialization of Muslims. By using materialist and post-colonial theories, as well as the young men's accounts to explain the group's changing cultural conditions. The authors describe their involvement in the broader social community in order to define their role as observers and engaged in field work for 3 years by conducting in-depth group interviews on the young men's life's history. Their understandings were gleaned from observations, informal conversations, and interviews with parents and community representatives. And finally, the emic and etic data collected from the participants and the researchers' field notes created a cultural interpretation that was formed into thematic analysis. The group's relation to racialization in connection with their ethnicities was described in order to negotiate the meanings attached to their Muslim identity and how the community made sense of the exclusions they experienced rapidly within their city. Additionally, this study, unlike others, encouraged further research to validate their findings and left a complex view of how the group of Bangladeshi and Pakistani young men interacted and experienced ethnicity, religion, and cultural belonging as a dynamic. In conclusion, ethnographic methodology is used to analyze culture-sharing groups in order to describe their functionality and way of life, which includes their behaviors, ideas, language, and activities. This study is a great example of the methodology, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.